Hey, what's up, fam? Welcome back to TK's Diary, Parenting with Perspective. I'm Pist T, your resident navigator on this wild adventure called Raising Teens. And yeah, we're about to get real, so let me jump right in. Today, I want to talk about something every parent bumps their head on: why your teen just won't listen. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like you're talking and they're just not there, like you're in two totally different movies. Trust me, I've been working with teens for over 25 years and I've seen this story play out a million times. Let me break down the science and you can check this. Teens are literally built to crave freedom. It's facts. Their brains, the bit that wants independence, is working overtime, and the part for mature choices, yeah, is still in boot camp. So you get that pushy, for push, teens pushing for freedom, parents pulling for safety. It turns into a tug of war, and honestly, it gets loud. But here's the twist: what we really want is respect, that golden middle ground. If you come at your teen with lectures, they'll just shut down. I mean, who didn't? When my dad used to go full Mr. Responsibility mode, half the time I was plotting my escape. Sorry, Dad. I'll give you my own walk of shame story. Growing up, chores were non-negotiable in my house, even with house helps around. One day I figured I could slide by, skipping mine, and hey, worst case, Dad forgets. Nah, he sent for me at school, full walk of shame. Lesson learned. Responsibility means owning up, even when it's tough. That's the backbone, right? You think you want total freedom, but the learning is in that tension, that pushing and pulling. So when your teen is clamming up or giving you that cold stare, sometimes it's their wiring talking more than just attitude. Now let's peel back the next layer. Here's the thing. If you lead with curiosity, not control, you open a door, not a wall. Let me explain. When you say, don't hang with that crew, your teen just thinks you don't trust me. But when you say, what do you like about them? What makes you nervous around that group? Now that's a conversation, not a lecture. I've seen it firsthand. I remember mentoring this one guy, totally shut down, always on edge. I'd go at him with advice, and it was like speaking English to someone hearing static. Then I just paused. I listened. He opened up for the first time in months. The power's in listening, not talking. Sometimes what looks like disobedience, your teen not following rules, always late, might just be overwhelmed under the hood. That laziness, maybe it's silent anxiety, pressure we adults don't always see. School, social media, friends, their own expectations. It's a storm out there. So listen more. I know, easy to say, but real talk. Every time I switched gears from fix it mode to I'm here mode with the teens I mentor, things changed. The walls dropped. Trust, even a little bit, started to build. And if you feel like your teens shutting you out, sometimes it's because they don't feel heard, not because they've tuned out the world. Replace the marathon lectures with quick, real talks. Forget why won't you listen? And try what's making it hard to hear me. It's wild what teens will say if you actually ask and just listen. Okay, let's flip the whole thing for a second. You ever stop and ask, are teens tuning you out because of double standards? I know that's a tough pill. Sometimes as parents, we set the rules, but maybe we bend them ourselves a bit. Teens notice, trust me. Like, you should shh. If you should preach honesty, but cut corners with promises, or expect respect, but dish out sarcasm the minute they mess up, they'll smell it a mile away. It's not always teen rebellion. Sometimes it's the model they're following, and if the model's shaky, trust starts to break down. There's some wisdom in Ephesians 6. It says, children, do what your parents tell you. This is only right. But, and this is big, it also tells fathers not to frustrate their kids with no-win scenarios. Basically, don't hand out lava and call it grace. Lead by example. Check. Am I building trust or just shuffling blame? When I mess up, do I own it or sweep it under the rug? Do I give my teen a safe space to own up to? Because that's where leadership gets real, not in being perfect, but in getting back up together. So as you go into this week, ask yourself, are you building the bridge or just staring at the gap? Real talk, that mirror test is tough, but trust me, if you start bridging, even in small steps, your teen will notice. And hey, next episode, we'll tackle the number one reason teens stop trusting their parents and how to fix it before things go off the rails. If today made you see things a little clearer, don't forget to hit subscribe and share this with a parent who needs it. We're here for you, one real conversation at a time.